Alright guys, so here we are for the Spanish Grand Prix in Jenson Button career mode. I do believe this is round 5 or something. And yes, you may have seen me do for that beginning part, I did select a loadout. Now simple reason because I don't think doing a default setup challenge is going to make us do any better or any worse, so I figured might as well just use the setup because it's not going to make any difference as we are in the McLaren Honda. As we come around to the final part of the track now, we are in P8, so we're not doing too bad. We're probably qualifying roughly where we normally would have qualified, except for in Bahrain where we had a very disappointing qualifying session. But here we go now, around the final corner, onto the pitch straight, and it is in fact P5 we take. Now that is what I call a solid qualifying session. So as we can see there, we've got Lewis Hamilton in first place with his teammate Nico Rosberg down in second, approximately 2 tenths behind, so it's very close between them. We've got the 2 Ferraris of Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen in front of us, with us, Jenson Button and McLaren Honda, a surprise P5 for tomorrow's Spanish Grand Prix. Our teammate, however, obviously down in P14 because he is going by what the actual game intended for him to do, so he doesn't really improve much. But P14 is better than what we had than the last Grand Prix. So I'm going to leave it over to the commentators now for the Spanish Grand Prix. Alright guys, so here we are for the 2015 Spanish Grand Prix. Race strategy, as we can see, lap 7 and 8 roughly will be stopping for a 25% Grand Prix, so hopefully we'll be able to get the best of starts. I'm not sure what lap I'll pit, probably be lap 7, but I don't know. But as we go to the Grand Prix now, 5 red lights. And away we go for the Spanish Grand Prix as we get a tremendous start. We've managed to jump one of the Ferraris nearly, but he's managed to get his traction back under and has managed to keep P4 for now. But as we are about to go around the outside of him now and take P4 right from underneath his nose. Brilliant. And now we're going to see if we can close up Sebastian Vettel and Nico Rosberg. We go slightly wide. Not really the best thing we should have been doing, but there you go. We're still with them. We're going to see if we can try and jump them. Hope we can, because it would mean one decent result for the Woking-based McLaren crew, and they would be pleased with the result if we managed to keep it. We've seen there Sebastian Vettel losing traction on every exit of the corner he's done. Just slightly cut the corner, not too much, so warnings or anything. I think now we're going to go straight down the inside. Yeah, he gives us a space like an idiot. We take P3 of the Spanish Grand Prix on lap 1. So now we're going to see if we can close up the Nico Rosberg, but I highly doubt it because that Mercedes is looking phenomenal on this circuit. Alright. So as we come around the last corner of lap 1 now, we are in P3 at the moment. I think Sebastian Vettel might get by us. I'm not sure. Might be able to hold him off just. Yes, we do. So we managed to hold P3 for now. So as we now go on to lap 3. We are still in P3 actually, believe it or not. Sebastian Vettel hasn't got by us. We've got a 1 second gap to him. Hopefully we can keep that for the rest of the Grand Prix. But the gap to Nico Rosberg is slightly getting bigger. It's about 1.5 seconds at the moment. But I'm going to see if I can turn my engine mode up and hopefully close that gap down, because he is going to be fighting his teammate and therefore they will be losing time to me. So I might be able to hope and pray that I can jump one of them. There you go, Nico Rosberg's just made a move for first place. So it's Hamilton in second. No, they're still jumping side by side. This is one hell of a thing to watch from here. However, their fighting does mean that I am able to close down on them. I'm not deliberately cutting corners, it's a strategic advantage, the way I look at it. Right. So, Hamilton and Rosberg still at it. I do believe Rosberg has got the move done now. But it does mean that they have significantly dropped back a little bit from the distance they were beforehand. I'm surprised Sebastian Vettel hasn't managed to claw back that gap between me and him and try to fight for P3 again. I'm really surprised he hasn't. Sebastian Vettel's closed the gap right up now. I've got a feeling you will have DRS on this straight. I may be wrong, but I've got a feeling you will, as we are marking up left, right and centre. We see now, here goes Sebastian Vettel, and he's gone. Great. But I'm not giving up just yet. Come on. Although I'm not going to moan if we don't get a warning. Come on. Hamilton sets the fastest lap. Come on. Can we catch up? Can we get by Sebastian Vettel? I hope we can. Come on. As we make the move, we clip him, and oh god, we spin him. That's not good. Well, we didn't really lose anything, so I'm not going to moan. Still on P4 because Mark going to manage to get by us. Yeah, that's Sebastian Vettel because Kimi Räikkönen's staying out, so that means I'm staying out. So come on, can we get by him? I don't think we can. We're about the same gap as last time. Alright, so come on, do we get in front of Kimi Räikkönen? No we don't. But we did get an amazing stop and we are still very much right behind him. I just hope we don't get a hit by the second gear glitch. No we don't, not yet. Come on. Yes, it's brilliant. Alright, come on. Come on. Are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? On the exit from the pit lane, no, come on. I want P3, yeah. Come on. Round the outside, just keep it there, no. Alright, we're going to do switch back. As we go straight down the inside now. Completely cut him up. And there we go, we have P3. Oh, it's brilliant. That was just brilliant. Alright, well I'll thank Fernando for that because at least we get DRS now. Thank you. And now I'm hoping he holds back Kimi Räikkönen because that would be a grace if he does. No, Raikkonen's got straight by him. He hasn't even bothered to hold him up. Fucking tosspot. I was hoping he would have done that as a teammate, but never mind. Alright, I am pretty sure by now that P2 is clearly out of the question. We are not catching quick enough, so it doesn't look like we're going to be doing well on that front. P3 though, I won't moan. It's 15 points, so that's about nearly all the points I've accumulated so far this season trapped up in one Grand Prix, so it's not that bad. Although I'd love to finish in the top 2 starters, but we will have to wait for another Grand Prix for that, I believe. Right, here we go. Lap 14 and Kimi Raikkonen has just got by us. We might be able to get it back off him. Well, I hope we can, because I don't want to finish P4. Whoa, fucking hell, Raikkonen. You can't leave. He loses the rear end coming out of that corner. We will have DRS down here. We go too wide. We still get DRS though. We managed to hold the gap. We might make a little dive. No. Nothing as effective as yet. Here we go. Into the last turn now. We will have DRS and we managed to get by Kimi Raikkonen. Brilliant. Right, so come around the last corner now, we go on to lap 17, the final lap of the Spanish Grand Prix. I couldn't have asked for a better one, to be honest. I mean, this has just been our Grand Prix from start to finish. Qualified in P5, hopefully finishing in P3, although it's not certain yet. We've still got this last lap to go. But still, if we manage to pull this off and finish in P3, this has been one good result for the team, and hopefully one that we can repeat in the future. 4 more corners left. Checo has gone out for Lewis Hamilton, who's won the Spanish Grand Prix. Well done to him, with Nico Rosberg in second, as we may have guessed. But here we go, around the final corner now, and it is Jenson Button, us, who take 3rd place for the Spanish Grand Prix. What a race that was. Yes indeed, it was a lot of drama in that race. Obviously we had the incident near the beginning when we spun out Sebastian Vettel. However, judging by this, he finished down in P13, so unfortunately for him, we did manage to cost him the Grand Prix. But I'm moaning because we are in the title challenge, hopefully. And in fact we actually had the entire grid finish, so that was pretty good actually. But yeah, that's been the Spanish Grand Prix. As we go forward to the points now, we do earn a trophy from that first Grand Prix, first time we got a podium in career mode. So I'm not going to complain. Trophy's a trophy. So here we are now in P6. We moved up the table. Valtteri Bottas has moved down the table, unfortunately, into 8th with 29 points. With Kimi Raikkonen, the one who we just managed to beat out in this Grand Prix, staying in P7 with 30 points, and then us in P6 with 31 points. As we look to the top of the table now, Nico Rosberg obviously still in P1 with 94 points, with his teammate Lewis Hamilton 7 points behind with 87. Daniel Ricciardo in a surprise P3 with 62 points. Felipe Massa manages to jump Sebastian Vettel in that Grand Prix and he manages to getting to 4th place with 56 points, with Vettel with 54. And obviously nothing changes from Daniel Kvyat down, with Daniel Kvyat in 9th, Max Verstappen in 10th, Hulkenberg in 11th, and Carlos Sainz in 12th. And let's move to the constructors table now. As we can see, we did manage to jump Toro Rosso in that Grand Prix. I don't know how, but we managed to do it. We are quite a ways off of the Red Bull team. We are about 49 points behind, so it'll take a miracle to catch up to them. But nothing you can't be expected in Formula 1, so we could jump them, yet we don't know. But as we can see there, Williams managed to jump both of them, managed to get into P2, so they are 2nd place in the constructors, with Mercedes charging off with a 96 point lead over Williams. But anyways guys, that's been the Spanish Grand Prix. I hope you've enjoyed it. Leave a like down below if you did, comment for what you want to see for future videos, as I usually say. And if you're new to this channel, then subscribe. But this has been Exemplash here with a rather dramatic Spanish Grand Prix. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.